If you're financially struggling in your 20s, listen up. It's time to get your finances in check. I'm going to be going over 8 simple steps that you could be doing right now to stay on top of your finances. Before we get into number 1, click the like button down below as it will help YouTube push my videos. Alright, moving on to number 1. Get a credit card to start building your credit. You can start by signing up for a secure credit card. This is where you put your own money down first, and you will be using your own money to start building credit. As one of the scoring metrics for credit is credit age, which is how long you had your credit cards open for. Preferably, you wanted to get your first credit card at 18 years old, but if not, you can start by getting one now, as getting your credit card early as possible is going to be very beneficial for the long run. But don't use a credit card if you do not have control over your spendings, as this will lead you to pay hundreds of dollars in interest. But you can start by putting small charges such as gas and whatever you buy at the gas station. And when you do start spending, you want to pay it off as soon as your statement is due, so that way you don't pay any interest. Moving on to number 2, get a high paying job or increase your income. You can start by switching your job, as there are other jobs that pay a lot more. And by doing this, you might be working more hours, which is fine if you want to increase your income. Try to find jobs that pay based off what you produce, so that way there's no limit to how much you can make. And this usually includes sales jobs, real estate agent, and jobs that pay a percentage of the service that you provide. Now, if you don't want to leave your job, you can start up a business or a side hustle. And trust me, it's not going to be easy, as starting up a business or a side hustle, it's going to require a lot of your time and effort. All that matters is that you find a way to increase your income. Number 3, make a budget. You first need to be able to control your spending habits, and you also need to be able to see your income and your expenses. Make sure you set a monthly budget and that you're tracking it every single month. Getting started is just as easy as making a spreadsheet or downloading an app. Me personally, I use SoFi for my budgeting. If you guys want to sign up, the link is in the description. And when you make your budget, you want to make sure that you have a limit for every single category. Without budgeting, you won't be able to move on to the next steps. So make sure you click the link below or start now. Moving on to number 4, build an emergency fund. Now that you made your budget, you want to see what you spend on an average month and make sure that it's only your needs. You also want to see what bills that you can lower. And once you have all that, my recommendation is save 3 to 6 months of your monthly spendings, just in case you lose your job or an emergency happens. And if you want to be conservative, you can save up to a year. Just make sure that you have a safety net to fall back on, and you do not want to be touching it. Just let it sit there and collect interest. Number 5, start investing. Try to invest 15 to 20% of your income, and that's going to be minimum. I personally recommend that you invest as much as possible, as I personally invest 70% of my income. Now remember, investing isn't only the stock market or real estate. You can also invest in yourself, such as courses, mentors, community, and there are plenty of other things that you can do to build your skills and knowledge. And remember, you won't be able to reach financial freedom without investing. And you want to make sure that you're investing based on your goals. Moving on to number 6, avoid bad debt. Now you want to make sure that you're not getting into no car loans, credit card debt, student loans, and lifestyle purchases. And yes, that means stay away from buy now and pay later. If it has the word loan in it, more than likely stay away from it. Now there are exceptional loans, such as a low interest mortgage, student loan if the job you're pursuing requires it, the business loan if you're very careful. The reason these debts are bad is because they have extremely high interest, which can kill your wealth building. Even some debts have up to 20% or more. I've seen it on car loans and credit cards. Just make sure to stay away from that altogether. That way you don't have to sweat about monthly payments. Moving on to number 7, track your net worth. You generally want to be tracking your net worth every single month, quarterly, or every 6 months. You also want to make sure that it's on an uptrend over time and have small goals to keep you motivated, such as reaching your first 50K, then your next 100K, and then 200K. And just like budgeting, you can track this off a spreadsheet or you can download an app. And me personally, to track my net worth, I also use SoFi, which is still down in the description below. Your net worth is generally going to be a reflection of how successful you are and how close you are towards your goal. And moving on to the last thing, which is number 8, take advantage of time. Remember that you're still pretty young. Most people live up to 70 years old. So if you end up failing at something, you're still only in your 20s. Also, be looking to improve now, so that way later on you have the skills and knowledge that you need. This alone will put you ahead of other people by a wide margin. Make sure to set a daily schedule of tasks to complete, so that way you start accomplishing the stuff that you want to do now, or you'll never be able to do what you want in life. So if you enjoyed this video, please drop a like on this video, as it will help YouTube push my videos out if you support. Also, don't forget to check out my last video on why you need to invest now. Hope you enjoyed, and I'm out.